Jai, double honors to the elders' great millstone, and salutation to all Yakim on our highways and byways bidding into this marriage, doing this, be on the highways and byways faithfully and truthfully. This title is gonna be I was thinking somewhere around tribulations, right? You know, I was thinking the title in the video, pressure, right? As in, we're gonna go through a lot, and we're gonna have to handle it. It's gonna be a lot of pressure on our shoulders, right? I could name a few things. The famines, right? Pestilence. Measles, Ebola on the rise. Hepatitis B, which is HIV. And then monkeypox, which is just it's chickenpox, just renamed, rebranded. So like, there's a lot of stuff taking place right now that people aren't people are gonna get caught out there. You got more people protesting about the abortion law that just got signed in Congress. A law that women are not gonna be able to. So certain states are able to choose if you want an abortion or not. So it's not up to the woman anymore. So that my body, my choice is out the window. You can't just get an abortion because you want an abortion. The state chooses if that's lawful, but more people protesting about that than about the hyperinflation or the food shortages that are coming. But anyways, I want to read this quote. Pressure can break pipes, right? And it can also make diamonds. You ever seen a pipe bust? That's because it's too much pressure and the pipes aren't strong enough to handle it. And it just burst open. A whole bunch of steam. It could be hot steam, or it could be like water bursting out of it. And then there are diamonds. And diamonds are made from volcanoes and pressure. And we're looking to be that diamond, Lord's willing to be the hopeful elect. There's no way to prepare for this food shortage. Prepare for it, food shortage is not the only thing that's coming, But the food shortage is mainly one of the things that's going to drive people berserk real soon. Because if they're going to do that, right, the people are going to be invading your house, invading people's houses, probably not your house in particular, but, could be on the list, right? People invading one another, people bringing out guns and knives and all this and that because they have no food in their house, which is going to lead to people buying up all the guns, and Esau's going to put a law into play about gun violence and this and, so there's going to be a lot. You may even see robots on the street, right, in the future, in a couple months and years, if we're still here in a couple of years, Lord's willing, we're not, but, a lot is going to be happening, right? Soldiers, right? Martial law. Because what's going to happen? Order out of chaos, right? Esau is going to disrupt his own economy, crash it. So he has a reason to bring in martial law, chips, and this and that. This can solve the issue, Look at this scripture right here. Isaiah 48:10. Behold, I have refined thee, but not with silver. I have chosen thee in the furnace of affliction. So in affliction, Yahweh did the same for Yahushua, did the same to Yahushua, Yahushua was afflicted. But it wasn't, it wasn't for nothing, right? It wasn't for nothing. He earned his place as the second, the second in charge of the whole everything. When you have a son, right, they have an inheritance. Let's say you're about to pass away, your dad has a mansion, right? And you're his first son. You're there, that this, when them give you you're gonna be the CEO of this business I have, or you're gonna have this mansion, or or you're gonna have this wealth you're gonna inherit, So that's what happened to Yahushua, In order for Yahushua to get there, he had to show that he was willing, he had to sacrifice his life, and He was spit on, right? He was mocked. They lied on him, right? He got gray hairs. His whole head went white. You know, it was a lot on his head. It was heavy on him. It took toll. It was a lot on his shoulders. But he had to go through it. And he went through it. Likewise, the elect are gonna have to go through some things, right? That they don't like. Lord's willing, we're the elect, right? We don't, hopefully we all want to be, part of that number. But I say that to say this is no one's exempt, right? If Yahweh Shai is persecuted, we will be persecuted also. Like the scriptures say. You know. I'll give you a couple examples, right? Hebrews 11, shows a great amount of characters, men with character back then, Nowadays that's hard to find because, we're just, we're filthy rags. We're not as great as we were, our forefathers, our ancestors are, you know, of our generations before us, Okay, Hebrews chapter 11, verse 1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. For by the elders obtain a good report. Through faith, we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of Yahweh, so that things which were seen were not made of things which do appear. Salaki, by faith, Abel offered unto Cain a more excellent sacrifice. By faith, Abel offered unto Yahweh a more excellent sacrifice than Cain, by which he obtained witness that he was righteous, Yahweh testifying of his gifts, and by it being dead yet speaketh. Go down, I'm going to read through this. By faith, Enoch was translated he should not see death. It was not found, because Yahweh had translated him, for before his translation, he had this testimony that he pleased Yahweh. So is it so like read Abel, and so these men that I'm all about to read have faith, trusted in the Yahweh Shem Yoshai. But without faith, it is impossible to please him. It's for he that comes to Yahweh must believe that he is, and that he is the rewarder of them that diligently seek him. So you have to have faith. It is impossible to please him. You have to have faith. It's impossible to please him. That's where you look at the world as it in the turmoil, right? With the rulership, Esau. Esau, he doesn't have faith. This is why he messes up on everything. Right? You see why you can't. The Lord doesn't want doesn't want to commune with Esau, or even speak in a spiritual level, because Esau doesn't have faith. Right? That same thing goes with the men of the Old Testament. Those who are all about the Old Testament, it's all about keeping the 614 laws. You can't do it. You can't do that. It's impossible. I was watching a video. He was another member of a different camp. He said that he doesn't break no law. This woman came up to him. He said that I don't sin. Like, what are you talking about? What do he's full of shit. We sin all the time. Probably not intentionally, but unknowingly, yes. If I were to go down, I'm gonna read the Noah really. By faith, Noah being warned of Yahweh thing not seen as yet. So like this is getting to. It's like I said in the beginning, seen. It's seen. That's like the main word I'm looking at. People want to see something. People want to see so bad, like but men like this, they didn't need to see anything, and they had faith. Not seen as yet, moved with fear, prepared an ark to the saving of his house, by the which he condemned the world and became heir of the righteousness, which is by faith. So he's been building the ark, 55 to 75 years, right? Noah, I was looking it up. So he's been warning people to 55 to 70 years, 50 to 70 years, right? And no one took heed. And until that one drop of rain came down, that's when everybody started believing. But it's too late, man. You guys, you don't want to believe then. Now you want to believe because the reason why, Yahweh is heavy on faith is because he's only looking for a remnant. Because not faith is a gift, man. Esau, he's an idiot. He don't have faith. Without faith, like the scripture says, without faith it's impossible to please him. You gotta believe. No, you may not be able to see the Most High. But he's there. You look at everything. If you look at lightning, and if you look at the tree branch, I get an idea. If I were to lightning, if I were to, let me just see if I can look at this. This is one instant. But this is just a map. Like, look at this. This is your lungs, and this is the, and not only that, but look at this. So you're telling me this is all coincidental? So this is all made up? Human vein, river network, leaf vein, tree stump, fingerprint, lungs, tree branch. So like you got, people talking about how the human nervous system looks like this, the tree root. So like nothing, so all this is just random. It's all random that we just sprouted. We all have some, somebody came from a dolphin and became a man. Like, come on now. That's all the indoctrination, endless genealogies, just a bunch of circles, that's what Esau teaches, but we know there's a higher power, right? Well, it takes faith for you to believe in something bigger than yourself. Esau doesn't have that. These other nations, they don't have it. They believe in higher. They believe in something, but but it's not the Most High. They believe in a creature rather than they. Would you worship the Creator or his? It doesn't make sense. Faith is seeing light with your heart when all your eyes see darkness. People are not gonna have that, right? We're gonna, Jacob's trouble, man. You're gonna see dead. We're gonna see dead bodies on the street. The scriptures tell you, movies tell you that, we've been telling you on YouTube, movies, on highways about people are gonna be dropping dead, right? But are you gonna be able to look past that? Are you gonna know? Damn, is this it? Is this how life is gonna be like forever? We're gonna be living like Book of Eli forever. Our children are gonna live like the road. No, we are not gonna live like that forever. The Lord's gonna test us, right? But we know there's something at the end of this. People look at the people look on the people look at the damn, something, just there's a food shortage. We don't know when this is gonna stop. All we have no choice but to take the chip. That's what Esau's gonna back people into a corner. But the elect, Lord's willing, we're part of that number. But the elect are gonna be able to say no to that. They're gonna rather die than take the chip. They're gonna rather be on a run than take the chip. And they're gonna be in there, because they think they look at something. Hey man, I know this has happened. That's the best thing, about believing in something bigger than you. Everybody has it, but Esau. Esau had to trust in his guns. A gun can't save you. You know. It takes faith. Into Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Kingdom is coming, right? The Lord is coming back. The angels are coming. The chariots, the elect are almost sealed. Esau, he's gonna be scrambling. All he's gonna see is darkness, right? Because no one's gonna deliver him. You know, it's lucky. Oh, um, I'm gonna get Jeremiah 37. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. Is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. And the elect are gonna be saved out of it, and everybody's gonna be suffering. Everybody's gonna. Jake is not gonna understand what's going on. It's like that quote I read. Jake is not gonna be able to look for anything. He can't. He's not gonna see what he already sees. The Bible is the white man's book. They used it to enslave it. That Esau took out verses. It made a slave Bible, but Jake don't know that. And they're gonna die, right? A lot of Jake are gonna die because they trust in Esau. They trust in his system. And what can you do with people like that? Trusting the devil, trusting the man who enslaved. It's ridiculous. But with that, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, double honor to the Elder Millstone, and salutation to all y'all on the highways and byways. I say, until next time, I say shalom.